When's the last time that was open? It's flipping rusted up. And that's an oldie, isn't it? Look how low the roof comes down on that one. You seriously got to pay for this car park for the pub? Are you joking? Charges apply at all times. Jesus, another kamikaze pigeon. What is going on? In 1575, a shipwreck occurred off the Churchtown coast. The cargo of which contained potatoes was washed ashore. Subsequently, the village became the first place in England where they were grown. Can you believe that? Little old Southport, first place to be eating the old spud. Yeah, we're in Churchtown today, part of Southport on the north end. Nice little place, nice little town. Let's go and explore, shall we? Have a look. So this is Botanic Gardens, which, as I say, is the north end of Southport, Churchtown. Beautiful, isn't it? Look at it on a day like this. The sun is shining, sunny Southport. The ducks are out. What could be nicer than this? Yeah, so Churchtown was growing up one of the first places, one of the first parts of Southport, and it's where all the old fishermen's cottages are from back in the day, and we're going to have a look at some of those. Look at this Victorian house here. This looks like gatehouse to the park. I guess this is the old tropical part of Botanic Gardens. There's definitely botanic in here. Sweltering heat. Why am I always boiling on these videos? It's like an oven in here. Let's get out. Quite a few birds in here. Well, he's a loud one for a little one. Hello. He's got his eye on me. This building here in front of us is the old museum. I believe it's closed now. It closed down quite a few years ago. Yeah, it looks like it's in need of repair. A nice Victorian building though. I think a lot of these buildings are mid-18th century, I would say. They look a little bit earlier. And I see this roundabout here. Well, it's not a roundabout, it's like a semicircle and a little road. This is the original tram terminus for Southport. And the trams come all the way up from Lord Street, all the way up here to Botanic Gardens, and they turn round here, it'd be like a turning circle here. Back in the day, imagine that. I bet that would have looked good. Would have been useful too, actually. And the tram around. Yeah, so there used to be trams from here, and also used to be a train from here. Used to be a train station here in Churchtown, which I think got disbanded and taken out in the 1960s, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was here for quite a long time, the train line. It was on the main line through to Preston. So yeah, that got ripped out. Look at that old pub, I like that one. Hesketh Arms. And on this side we've got Meols Hall, historical manor house. Not open today, but the next time it's on the 6th. It's only open certain days. It looks worth a look, doesn't it? A little doggy saying hello in that window. Yeah, we won't go in, it's private in there, but look at that little hut. That's cool. It's probably for collecting the coins in there. Looks nice. Very interesting. Yeah, so you can see over this side, we're coming into the main part of Churchtown there. And there's the church in front of us. It's not the only church, I think that's the principal church. I think there are about 4 churches in Churchtown. Look at this little house here. 100. That's cool. Yeah, so all this area is protected. It's got a protection order on it, so you can't change this or build on it. And we've got village green in the middle there, the pub on either side. There's the Bold Arms Hotel. Nice little garden here, Botanic Road kitchen. Look at this thatched cottage here. As I was saying, this is one of the old original fishermen's cottages And there's quite a lot of them dotted around in Churchtown. Look at that chocolate shop. Oh, that looks good. Food of the gods. Yeah. Chocolate's definitely food of the gods. Let's have a look over this side. So we've got some kind of obelisk in the centre of the village green, and a 2-storey thatch cottage on this side. That's cute. Churchtown Conservation Area. This is Cambridge Road. We've got the old Conservative Club there. The Union Jack flying. Let's just have a walk up here and we'll go and have a little look at this church. It's the parish church of St Cuthbert's. A few people enjoying the sunshine down there for lunch. This church was built in 1739, so this would have just about predated most of Churchtown. Probably one of the first buildings here. That's quite a cool building, the parochial hall, 1912. Yeah, it looks a bit a little bit arts and crafts, doesn't it, that? That's quite nice. Now what do you reckon? Do you reckon we'll get in? I can see it's locked already. No, that's locked. Yeah, so we're just in the church grounds, and if you can see in front of us there, that's the back of the museum in Botanic Gardens. You can just get a sense here of like the scale of it, how big it actually is. It's a shame that that's not in use. And the other buildings there in the Botanic Gardens we can see the back of. Yeah, let's just have a walk down here. It's quite interesting, this. See if we can get out this way. Actually, I think I can see a padlock on here. Oh, you're joking. When's the last time that was opened? It's flipping rusted up. Oh, I'm not climbing over that, so we'll go back around. Man, that's miles. Got to get those steps in now, haven't you? Church cottage there. Right, we're going to walk down here because I want to show you these beautiful almshouses. Look at those, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 across there. St Cuthbert's Close. I love the style of these, look at that. Look a bit sort of 1920s kind of style to me. Yeah, so almshouses, they would have been sheltered housing, usually provided by the church originally. Don't know if they're still in use as that or just private houses now, I'm not sure, but yeah, look good. Look at that, a little thatched cottage through there. Another one here. Oh, look at that down there. See down there. Amazing. Good to see all the British flags out. Now this looks like a little garden here. Civic garden. This is a public garden. You're welcome to come in and enjoy peace and tranquility. Alright. Could do with some peace and tranquility. Let's have a look at this. We've got a cat trying to escape. Hello. He's gone. This is a nice little space, isn't it, in the village? Public use. Alright, let's make our way out. And make our way now back up Botanic Road, which is the main old street in Churchtown. So walk up this side. A little deli in there. The Tram. It's like a bar. Whiskey tasting. It's more on my street. Wow. Dog grooming. Below stairs, I like that. Antiques. So what have they got in here? Oh, Royal Ascot. From 1949.
The big door there. Yeah. It's all one with Dorothy Meols.
This looks like a dog cafe. Humans welcome. Cottage retreat. What's this? Something aesthetic. Another gift shop.
What, this side wrong?
Carpet place here. You get everything you need here, all kitted out. Carpets, bedrooms, bathrooms, a pint. It's like another bar on the corner there, Remedy. Look at the length of that thatched cottage. Maybe several cottages there. This is a bit of a busy corner, this one. What we've got here? Oh, this is another church in Churchtown village. And this is what? United Reformed Church. That also looks properly closed. Open on a Sunday. I wanted to show you this house here because this house is the childhood home of Frank Hampson, who was he was a British illustrator. He was born in 1918. He wasn't born here, but he moved here after a few months being born. He was born in Audenshaw in Lancashire. Yeah, moved here after a few months. And he was a creator and the artist of Dan Dare, which was in one of the characters in the comic Eagle. Now, he contributed to that from 1950 to 1961, quite a famous comic strip. Anyone that was reading comics during the 1950s will know Frank Hampson and Dan Dare and Eagle. Yeah, and this was, I want to show you this because on the side of his house, you can see his original studio. You can see there's the back of his studio, right in the middle. Yeah, and he would draw his comics in there. And that's where Dan Dare was created. So yeah, I thought I'd show you this. Quite an interesting, I think probably one of Southport, or certainly Churchtown's most famous son. Yeah, that you can see the windows there for his original studio. Those little plaques on the wall used to have pictures of Dan Dare in them, and it looked as though they've just worn away or taken them down. Maybe too many people were visiting, I don't know. I doubt it. Not many people would know about it, but yeah, for me it's an interesting one. I used to read those comics even in the 80s. I was reading Eagle and Dan Dare, so yeah, very, very cool to see that. Interesting spot, yeah. That's a bit tight there. There you got squash there. Yeah, so that was Frank Hampson's house and studio. Yeah. The man who created Dan Dare. The man who drew tomorrow, as they used to call him. Probably some people still do. Yeah, I remember reading those old Eagles. I never knew that he was drawing there back in the day. Well, it'd be before my day, wouldn't it? Like 1950s. Right, just gonna have a little walk down here. And this is Churchgate. Yeah, Churchgate. There's some. I want to show you some original Southport Churchtown cottages. The old fishermen would have lived, catching those spuds. Yeah, look at that one. Oh, look at all the wisteria in there. Beautiful. How do you fancy one of these? And that's an oldie, isn't it? Look how low the roof comes down on that one. I wonder if you'd be able to even stand up in there. Jesus, you took my head off that one. Kamikaze pigeons around here. Nice little garden place there. The garden room. Most neatly cut hedge in the world. 1841. A tiny little cottage attached to it. Right, let's make our way back across. Hello.
Hello.
Got a good how-do there, didn't we? That was a proper northern response. I love that. Yeah, they definitely kept this in original architecture. Leading to Hunt's cottages. Shall we have a look? What do you reckon? I don't think you can get through actually. This looks empty, this one, doesn't it? Number 100 this was. Yeah. Looks empty there. Right. Let's make our way back across. Have a look at the Hesketh Arms. That is quite an old inn, that, isn't it? It looks like the carriages originally there. Am I imagining that? You seriously got to pay for this car park for the pub? Are you joking? Charges apply at all times. Ah, for non-pub guests. Hesketh Arms guests must register their full and correct vehicle registrations at console. Right, so if you come to this pub, you've still got to put your registration number of your car, feed it in, get a ticket. They're tracking you. They're tracking you. And if you don't come to the pub, you've got to pay. But there's literally loads of parking around here. I don't know why anybody would. Maybe if you can't walk very far, I suppose you would park here, but yeah, there's loads of parking on street. Look at that, they've all parked for nothing, those guys. Quite rightly. Bowling club in here. So what do you think of Churchtown? It's quite nice, isn't it? It's quite a nice place. Well, the sun's out. The sun's always out in sunny Southport, isn't it? Let's be honest. So the sun's out, flowers are out, springtime. Yeah, it's looking good. I like all those little old thatched cottages and all the history of the town. It's quite nice. Especially with these gardens here as well, that's an added bonus, isn't it? Oh wait, let's look at this. Look at that cottage garden through there. Jesus, another kamikaze pigeon. What is going on? Alright, so I think we're going to wrap that one up here, guys. I think we've seen it all today, haven't we? Seen old history of Victorian England and its magnificent parks. We've seen Victorian architecture, seen the old original thatched cottages of Southport and Churchtown. Found out where the old humble spud was first scoffed by the old sandgrounders. Yeah, and not forgetting Churchtown's most famous son, Frank Hampson, who drew the Eagle comic and Dan Dare. Yeah, alright. Time to sign off. Signing off.